Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Battlegrounds, and more specifically high tier Battlegrounds, and why currently the newest of all the problems basically are making them unplayable. And what's most kind of annoying and shameful thing is that unlike with dealing with modders or suffering from a black screen and actually there being a bug, there is an extremely easy and effective way to kind of solve the problem, but Kabam hasn't done it yet, even though this issue has been brought up for over a month. And here I'm just gonna, in the background, play kind of my stream, because in the morning stream today, I basically matched somebody, or couple of somebodies, who continuously kept refusing the matches. And as an end result is, I found like 14 matches where people just didn't accept or flat out decline my matches. And that is happening to a ton of players, whoever is kind of like higher up in the ranks, because now it seems to be very much in fashion for some assholes to basically use their alt account, mod with the alt account, and match themselves in order to get guaranteed wins, not to waste elders marks, in order to increase their own rating and stuff like that. I can't obviously prove this 100% in terms of who is doing it, but it is beyond doubt, beyond any kind of reasonable dispute that there are people doing it based on the footage that you guys are going to see here and the experience of other high-tier players. For instance, the fact that current #1 player on the leaderboard has played virtually nobody from the top-tier players. Realistically, if you are a legitimate player that is trying to get atop the leaderboard, you will face vast majority of the top-ranked players. Somehow, many of these people in top 10 don't. And here we can see the situation where, again, I continuously keep accepting the fights, and then not. And whoever I match with is not. And the situation here is, to break it down so people understand fully, is imagine where you have one phone where you play with your main account, you have another phone where you have an alt account where you run mods. Now, you mod up to a relatively high position on the leaderboard with your mods in order so you are close by to your main account. Then you make exactly at the same time, putting phones side by side. And you see if your alt account matches and your main account doesn't, then you cancel. And you repeat the process up until such time when both of those accounts match at the same time. Because there aren't too many people in your matching range, there is a very, very high probability that if you match both devices at the same time, then you have matched yourself. Because there aren't many people like in top 20, right? Out of top 20, let's say, you can match, there is that 50 rating kind of thing, and out of top 20, let's say 5 people are currently playing, because people sleep, people eat, people don't play this game 24/7, and then you can easily kind of figure out whether you have matched yourself, and because of that, you can again purposely lose with your alt account to your main account in order to give points to your main account. And that is happening currently a ton by some skillless fucking asshole coward cheaters who are just doing nothing but abusing the system, and Kabam has refused to take action. Because this happened in Season 1 already, and Kabam did not remove their rewards or disqualify them from the leaderboard, and this is happening right now. It is on top of making this entire situation extremely obviously unfair, where it's impossible to compete with somebody who will virtually win every time he plays Battlegrounds, and obviously therefore they will be at the highest positions and get all the best rank rewards. On top of it, it also has even more frustrating, if you can believe that side effect, where legitimate people can't even play Battlegrounds. Like today it took me like 45-50 minutes to get 2 matches in Battlegrounds on the stream. Because I kept matching people, kept waiting for the timer. We're gonna see here, I keep waiting, and whenever I match somebody, they just decline. I match somebody, they decline. I match somebody, they decline. You can see here, I'm about to match somebody, and nothing's gonna happen. And say, oh, accept the match? Of course, I'll accept the match. Sure. Right? Let's play Battlegrounds. Nope. Player declined the match, searching for the new opponent. So why not? And that happened like 40 times on the stream. So clearly, without a doubt, somebody's manipulating the matchmaking. If you get declined once, okay, fair enough. Maybe somebody, you know, pressed match and something urgent happened. Or, you know, live. But this to be happening constantly, it's obvious that players are abusing matchmaking system. And the best thing is, or the silliest thing is really, that you can pretty much solve this problem. Number one, and the easiest thing is by getting rid of the pop-up window that you guys are about to see there. If you get rid of this pop-up window, this problem almost entirely goes away. Simple as that. Once you press find a match, you can still cancel it before it finds one, but if it does find you a match, then that's it. You can't decline it. And then it's going to be much harder, much riskier to do this kind of like match arranging with yourself. And the second thing is obviously to work further on matchmaking algorithm and decrease the odds of matching the same account or same accounts more than X amount a day or more than X amount in 1 or 2 hours. And that would also make it harder, but that's kind of like advanced solution for further down the line that, you know, might take some technical know-how. But the thing is, removing one pop-up window shouldn't be a big problem. It doesn't seem like it would be a massive undertaking for game developers just to remove that window. And instead of giving you an option, accept or decline, just tell your match is starting. That's it. That makes it a lot easier. And unfortunately, it hasn't been addressed. And this just exacerbates the stupidity of the amount of problems that we're having in Battlegrounds. We have to deal with modders who are still there. Yesterday, I matched a couple of them. Then we have to deal with all the bugs, obviously. And now we have to deal with these gutless, spineless cunts arranging matches where they can't lose. Because they are afraid to play other players. And they just want the easy, good rewards. And Kabam has to do something about it. That's without a doubt. It has to be addressed and immediately. If season rewards are paid out with this still in game, that season's kind of meaningless. It tells nothing in terms of who is actually playing well. So, for the love of God, I hope Kabam urgently addresses this. And I hope you guys help me bring this to the forefront to them. If you are in touch with some Kabam personnel, forward them this video. If you guys are active in forums, bring this subject up on forums. And if you have time, submit support tickets. And just make sure and tweet this video at Kabam employees, so make sure that they are aware of this problem. Because it is not only screwing up anybody who wants to go for relatively high rewards, it is also just pretty much completely preventing people from playing. I had a chat with somebody who tried to find a match for over an hour, and he would decline over 50 times in a row. And I wasn't far off it in the morning stream as well. I found like 4 matches total in space of hour and a half. Just absolute bullshit. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. And that's going to be pretty much it. Have you guys encountered this problem? I know this is a definite problem at higher tiers. In lower tiers, this would be much harder to pull off. So I completely understand that this isn't a problem that will affect everybody. And this might seem some sort of, you know, sweaty try-hard issue. But it is issue nonetheless. Because people who are undeserving clearly are cheating at the moment are completely getting away with it. And catching the modders is fine and all, but these matchmaking abusers are just as bad. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna catch you soon. See ya. did with...
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next